Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and today we're going to be talking about a lot of different things, kind of like yesterday's video. We're going to go over some options, some swing trades, and just talk about the market in general as a whole. Right now, you can kind of see I'm up $1,300. So BNGO up 9%, we 10%, we just got the notification. But as I was saying, $1,300 up on the day. The stock market is like an emotional teenager or an emotional elementary kid right now, or toddler, and it's just throwing a fit. It's so emotional, it's overreacting to everything. One day it's the absolute worst, it's tanking, and the next day it's coming back to life, and we're making money here. So a lot of people should be green today. We're up 3.7%. on the day. If you go to the last 3 months, we're still up 17%. You can kind of see we went down a little bit here, but now we're having a bounce back. And if we go to the year, well, you can't really see. So the 3 months probably the best one to look at to kind of see that the stock market just does not go up in the straight line, especially right now. We're having big mountains and valleys and mountains and valleys. So it's pretty intense in the stock market right now, but there is a potential to make a lot of money, as you guys can see in the stock market. Our PFE Pfizer option we took out about 2 weeks ago is paying off. It's about up 81%, and it's been consistently going up almost every single day. The pattern's looking pretty strong, but I'm probably looking to sell out pretty soon, especially because it's going to a new support, which is about $40 to $43. I might hold in that time frame, in that price point, but I think it has the potential to go as high as $45. So a lot of people often ask me if it's too late for options, and the answer is it's usually never too late with options. It's just more risky. So right now it would be a lot more risky to pull out the option that I'm already up 81%. Yeah, it can go up 20, 30% more or even more, but it's just more risky at that point. So the first one we have to talk about after the option is going to be XPEV, and that's ticker symbol XPEV. We've run some options on the past in them, and they're looking like a pretty good point to almost run another option. So we'll talk about that a little bit. As you can see, they're starting to curl up and show some positive confirmation at a popular support, which is around $32. And they curved up. So you would press trade options, and you would probably be wanting to go for like a short-term one, maybe like a May 7th, and maybe like this 31.5 call would be pretty good. Or if you wanted to be very risky and do like a shorter term option, this $32 call is actually pretty good. It's only $172, and you only need 4% by April 30th, which is next Friday. So it's very short term, very, very, very risky. Keep in mind this one is. So May 7th is a little bit more of a cushion, a little bit more safe. It gives you about 2 weeks, and you only need like 5% on that option. Now, keep in mind, this one's still $300, $200. Keep in mind, we are still seeing some consolidation, but I like that option because I think XPEV could definitely go to $34 to $35 a share. Now, after that, we have Tesla, which is an important one to talk about because if Tesla rallies, then the other EVs like NIO and XPEV can rally also. So I think that Tesla can rally here. You know, it's showing an upward movement. The resistance right now is 762. So if it goes higher than like 765, then there's a good chance that it can rally all the way up to like above $800 a share. And the other ones like XPEV and NIO will be positively affected also. So that brings us to NIO, up 4.5%. And you can probably want to swing trade NIO. Remember, I was saying to buy right around $35 for a long time. I'm loaded up pretty heavy. We have $1,700 in NIO right now, down 6.4%, but I think that's no problem because I think they can easily get back to $55 a share. So $55 a share in the next 3 to 6 months, I think is realistic. As you can see, it's been bouncing off this support right here, 35. It hit this 35 support 3 times, and now it's going up. So it needs to break $40 again, and then it needs to break $48. So those are 2 big resistances that NIO still has to surpass. And I think that Tesla and the EV whole sector can become bullish in the next couple weeks here. And if you're looking at a Tesla option or a NIO option, they're really expensive. Well, actually, let's see, call, put. So actually, look at Neo's not that expensive right now. It's only $258. So let's see which one I would probably do. So with Neo, it's not too expensive to run a Neo option right now. Tesla is expensive. What you would want to do is click May 14th. And this one's if you have a little bit more money, I would probably recommend it. And you would want to scroll down to about this one, the $35 call. It's $500 basically. $35 call, May 14th for Neo. But if it was me, I would probably just run the XPEV option because XPEV, Neo, and Tesla are probably going to follow each other pretty closely. And I think the XPEV is a little bit better of a deal rather than doing Neo. But Neo is on a heater. You might even want to wait for it to take a little bit of a dip. Tomorrow it might be able to go down like 1-2%. So you might want to play it tomorrow and see how EV opens tomorrow. If it goes down 1-2%, you can get a better deal on these options. Or if it even goes back down to one of the supports like $35 a share, that's an excellent time to take out one of these little bit longer term of an option. But if it gets that $40 price point, which our option would need to get to hit, basically it just needs to go to $40 in the next 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, which is really realistic. But that's a good thing overall because then it'll break a resistance point and it'll probably go up closer to $45 a share. So you'd probably want to continue to hold that option. So you can look at about 100% gains would be the goal for these options, these XPEV and Neo options. Now, after that, we have TTCF up 3.4% today. And you can kind of see there, it looks like they're showing some positive confirmation here and kind of heading up. But what you'll also see is that a popular support is around $14, $15, even all the way down to $13 at some point. So you might want to wait a little bit more until they show some more positive confirmation. But it can be a little bit more of an uptrend. So if you look at the support, it might be going on a little bit of an incline. So if you break out your ruler, you can kind of connect everything. Let's see here. So it dipped down a little bit and broke the support, actually. You can kind of see it went under. So I think this is a good swing trade and a longer term swing trade to load up on. If you want to do an option, it would be pretty risky to do one of these. You would look at probably June 18th. And you would be looking at this $15 call here. It's only $260. If you want to get it a little bit more affordable, I don't think it's worth it to do this one just because the risk increases so much. I would probably do the $15 one for June 18th. Or if you want to be a little bit more safe, you can go July 16th and you can do the $15 call. It's only $283 and it puts you in a pretty good position for Tattooed Chef to get 7%. Just today, they got half of that. They got 3.3%, which is about 7% times 2. So I think it's a very good possibility for them in the next couple months to gain 7% and you to get about 50% back on that option. Now, the only thing is that who knows if this is the actual bottom for Tattooed Chef. It kind of looks like it, just off of first glance. You can see the positive confirmation coming back. But they had the positive confirmation here and here. But you can kind of see this one looks a lot more sharper. So kind of see how it looks like a pencil's tip, where this one kind of looks a little bit more rounded out. So it's implying that it's going up a little bit more quickly. So if you're into risk, that Tattoo Chef option could be good. But the swing trade, I think, is the safer route to go. And you can still get some great percentage gains, at least 20 to 30% on that 3-month hold, 3 to 6 month hold. After that, we have Moderna up 8% today, guys. Wow, look at that. So that's really good news for Pfizer and my Pfizer option too. But as you can see, they're getting close to a resistance here, $170 a share. So if they break that resistance, then I think that they can go even higher to the next resistance, which is about 185. Also in the video yesterday, we talked about an option for PLTR. So if you took that out this morning, you are making some money. Now, they do have earnings coming up is the only concern, which is not that bad because earnings is still 2 weeks away. And as you can see, it looks like they're bouncing off the current support right now. And they're headed up, so they broke the resistance. I think they can easily go back to like $25 a share or $24 a share in the short term probably even higher to like $26 a share too, but that's a little bit more risky if you are doing an option for them. So remember, it's not too late to get into an option. It's just a little bit more risky now because it's already headed up. It already went up 3%. Can it go up another 7%? Absolutely. Can it go up another 10%? Absolutely. Nobody knows, so it's just very risky to play that game. And remember, if we zoom out on their chart, they've been playing with this $22, $24 resistance for a long time. So you can kind of see this is the kind of where they're meant to be. So I think writing an option up to $24, $25 on PLTR can play out in your favor. Also, other stocks like HIMS and XL are up 10, 16%. Fastly is still consolidating, not much price movement. I think a possible swing trade, like I've been saying on them, is a good price point. If it gets as low as $65, I probably wouldn't pass up. I'm actually loaded up on them. I have $1,400 in Fastly for a swing trade. I think they will definitely hit because you can kind of see the last year. I like stocks for a swing trade when I'm doing a swing trade that have been playing with the same support and same resistance for a long time. So you can kind of see, if you kind of draw like a line on this graph, you can kind of see that it has been playing support, resistance, and that support became the resistance. So you see on the left how that support, and if you draw the line up far enough, it becomes that resistance. So if you zoom in, this is kind of what we want to go after now, because this is an identified support and resistance. So with right here, if it touches the support or gets to it, then it can easily get back up to this resistance up here. And if you want to learn more about charting and graphing, we talk about supports and resistances, and I talk about swing trades. So if you want to learn that, I have a course, step-by-step program to make you a more advanced investor in 90 days or less. BNGO also up 10% today, and I think they can rally up to about $8. So maybe a short-term option could be good for them. Something like the $5 call, May 21st, $5 call, gives us a few weeks. It's only $129, right? And it's a pretty good one. I'm actually going to put this in the close friends before the market closes. So it'll be 30 minutes before the market closes if anyone wants to take this out in the close friends. And that's the advantage of being in the close friends. You kind of get this privy information, so you don't have to wait until the next day. All right, so I posted on the close friends list on the top right. You can see on my story on Instagram, if you follow my Instagram story, there's a star. So the star implies that it's a close friend story. And this is what I posted. Considering taking this risky option before the market closes. It's on the riskier side for sure, but it has potential reward. Only $129. May 21st, $5 call for BNGO. Make sure you set a stop loss around $65 if you're going to be taking this one out. So if you want up to the minute, up to the date with notifications on, so you can actually see exactly what I'm buying, what I'm doing, then the close friends list is definitely for you. So let's take this option out too. I'm just gonna take it out. It's only $127, so it's not super a lot of money that I'm gonna be worried about, but I think that it can make some money, and I think BNGO can go back up to. We also have Riot up 6% and Mara up also. But the winner of the day has to be SKLZ. I was telling you guys to buy at $12. I was telling you guys to buy at even $15 a share. So if you guys got in at that low price, I was telling you guys not to pass up. Congratulations, because it's skyrocketing right now, up 32%. And if you watched my video yesterday, I was telling you guys the market could definitely bounce back as soon as today. Well, I said tomorrow, which is today. Even Lemonade is now up 10% also. So we're seeing a huge comeback and a huge rally that should not be taken lightly. And I know a lot of you guys were waiting to see this. Plug is up 6.2%. So I hope you guys did enjoy that video and you got some value from it. If you did, share it with a friend. If you want to join my close friends list, DM me on Instagram. If your profile doesn't really look like this, up 17% in the last 3 months, up 77% in the last year. Make sure you DM me here on Instagram if you do need the help. And if you guys probably saw this success number 3, success number 2, close friends success. So what student success, what that is hundreds of students' testimonials on how they've been experiencing with the program. I also have a video course that teaches you step by step on what I look for to become a better investor on top of the close friends list too. So if you want to look over those, the most recent one's success number 3. We haven't really filled it up yet because we just filled up success number 2. So we have over 200 testimonials on my Instagram now. If you want to look through those on your own time, they're absolutely awesome. You know, this random one that I'm going to stop on had to post a few more students, up 92%. Do you have someone you can turn to and ask questions like this and bounce ideas off of? We made a lot of money on Workhorse and Shift in the past. So read those on your own time. These are some of the newer ones on success number 3, and I post them on my story all the time too. So here's another close friends list here. You'll actually see Netflix dropping close to a 52-week low, looking to pick up 1 share tomorrow for long term if it doesn't jump right back up tomorrow. So if you need more direction and guidance and signals in the market, make sure you get on my close friends list because I post a lot. Netflix, you know, this was right at market open at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, buying $100 worth of Netflix fractional share, looking to sell around $560 per share. So that's a good swing trade. That's how you buy money, guys. Remember, buy low, sell high, never buy high and sell low. All right, so if you like that video, guys, smack a thumbs up. Make sure you share with a friend if you did find value in this video. And let me know if you kind of like this style of video where I just talk about the market as a whole, go over my thoughts on options, swing trades, and the stocks in general. So, guys, I'll see you in the next video, which is going to be tomorrow. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.